Welcome back to the Scavenger mod walkthrough death challenge let's play bonanza. I'm happy you're here. So I'm just going to be going through this section while I talk because this section's free. But welcome back. Hope you all are having a great week. I need to be. I always stand to left for this. Hopefully that's right. Yo, thank you for the 777 flavored. Appreciate it, man. So a couple big things. Please be a lunar harp. Oh my god. There's a big update for Scavenger. First of all, I just released version 1.05. I did the entire thing myself. So it's probably broken. It'll probably crash your computer. No, I did the whole thing myself, and there were a ton of fixes in it. Actually, I can tell you the fixes right now. Here are my expertly crafted patch notes that you'll see in the download. Basically, we fixed the problem. We give guard source after Midgar now, because Dark Nation's supposed to drop one. We fixed the issue where Barrett gets locked in the party after the Dying fight. Fixed the problem with the PHS. Oh, if you tried to use the PHS in the first section, it would let you, but then it would soft lock, so we fixed that. Keeping the sub train going. I like it. I think of the host, Napaz. Fix the issue where some of the Scavenger sections wouldn't give sense and enemy skill. Now they all give sense and enemy skill. Remove the Mithril Mine section, like I said I was going to do. And then we fixed the final section. The final section had a nasty soft lock where you couldn't exit out one of the text boxes. So we fixed that as well. So lots of great fixes. Thank you all for, letting me know of all the problems you had. For the most part, everyone's had a really smooth time with the mod. Am I too left or too right? I'm going to look it up, because I always get this wrong. Oh, I'm not high enough. That's the problem. It's like here. What's funny is I know like exactly where Bahamut Zero is, and that one's way smaller. But that's because I had to dig it like 1,000 times for the materia collection video. So basically what we did here is we lock you in once you get the lunar harp. So is that everyone? Oh, yeah, you. Who do I want? Okay, so you can leave still. So you can go do stuff if you want. But once you get the lunar harp, it's time for the JENOVA section, which is a free section because of the water ring. So we get kind of a nice calm before the storm here, because the section after this can be rough. But this section's free. Just don't forget to pick up the ring. There you go. We already win. We already win this section. Also, yeah, am I in Bone Village still? We put me in Bone Village to help with digging, I believe. But then we move this section so that you get the Lunar Harp first. But I think I'm still here hanging out. Yeah, there I am. I'm chilling. So, he gives Gil because before we had the section, like I said, before you got the Lunar Harp, so then you wouldn't have enough money to dig up the Lunar Harp, so we put me there to give Gil, but now you can just get the Lunar Harp before you lose your money. But hey, you can still use me for Gil if you want. Yeah, I didn't even grab Kajata because this section's free anyways. Thank you, Adam, for the 54 bits. Thanks, Dala, for the 8 months. And Metal Militia also for the 8 months. Appreciate it, guys. How dare you. Who carves wooden figures and lives under the sea? The Whittle Mermaid. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm a nice guy. I give it to you even if you say you don't want it. That was one of the first things we put in the mod, so... Oh, did I just... Okay, thanks. How much health does this guy have? I need to change the battle speed too. So we've had a really fun week here on 4-8 Live. We got an awesome PB and Celeste you'll see on YouTube soon. And also today, we're going to be showing off a pre-release for the new Black Chocobo. The creator sent me a pre-release version to show off to the stream before he releases the actual new version. So that's going to be cool. Check out what he's been working on. I was gonna say, what? I'm like missing an enemy skill. There you go. Now, usually I would pick up some stuff here, but honestly, I'll probably just leave it because I don't need it. Maybe later I can pick it up. If you're doing this mod and you want some pro tips, I would say without a shadow of a doubt, leave the Aurora armlet here. That chest down there. It's one of the best armors in the game, and you have to come back here before Diamond Weapon, so you can pick it up before Diamond Weapon, and it'll help way, way more. So I'm going to leave that there. What's up, Chemical? Thanks for the bit, Trony. There's also Comet Materia here, which is nice to keep. There's an enemy skill, but that's not really useful. I think that's about it. But yeah, definitely keep the Aurora armlet, because either that or pick it up after this section for the next section, which might not be a bad idea, actually. because we'll probably have plenty for Diamond Weapon. Diamond Weapon's kind of a jerk, though, so maybe I'll leave it for him. But the next section's also rough, because the next section is Schizo, and he's a jerk. But we have a specific armor we can get for Schizo, so I'll probably get that instead. We have Dragon Armlets there. So yeah, I would say leave the Aurora Armlet for Diamond Weapon later. And just use the Water Ring and cheese this fight. If you want to do it without cheesing him, then you might need the Aurora Armlet. Or something else, because Jenova's actually pretty difficult if you don't have the Water Ring. Like, Aqua Lung hurts a lot. Yeah, I saw that picture of Ruby Weapon. It's pretty neat. Makes you wonder what they'll do for the remake in like 9 years when they make the... I mean, I don't know. They don't necessarily have to put Emerald and Ruby Weapon at the end of the game, like on the final game. I mean, they could put them in any game they want, really. I mean, obviously it would make sense for them to be in the first game because the weapons haven't even been released yet. But is my okay. Yeah, I hope they get their own battle theme. Or at least not just the regular battle theme. Alright. Enjoy this awesome cutscene. One thing we did for the mod is we replaced it with this 4K representation of what the original cutscene was. So yeah, does anyone want a nice crisp drink of Coca-Cola? I could go for a nice crisp Coca-Cola right now. Will you ever do a baking with death stream? Absolutely not. You don't want me baking. That would be bad. That would not be good. I will do a cooking stream, but not a baking one. Oh, good time for a bad joke. There's nothing important going on right now. What do you get if you cross Tinkerbell with a werewolf? A hairy fairy. Oh, what happened? She died. What do you get if you cross a hairy fairy with a monster? A scary hairy fairy. Wow. What laundry detergent does the Little Mermaid use? Tide. Optician, have your eyes ever been checked? Ogre, no, they've always been red. What? Stream's over, yeah. Oh my god, seriously? Why does Snow White treat all of the dwarves equally? Because she's the fairest of them all. These aren't actually that bad. Why didn't you just drink more Coke? I should, like, contact Coca-Cola and see if we could do, like, a deal. Where I just drink obsessive amounts of Coke during that part. Oh my god, wait. I should have given the ring to... Wait. Is he in the back row? He has to be. There's no way he's doing 60 damage. I should have given the ring to Sid. I don't know what I was thinking. Sid's doing way more damage. Oh well. We're gonna be here a hot minute. Why didn't they use a Phoenix Down? Phoenix Downs are for faints. Come on, guys. Haven't you ever played Pokemon before? Everyone faints. They don't die. Phoenix Down cures KO. When Safer Sephiroth throws a giant supernova at you that destroys all the planets in the solar system, it KOs you. It doesn't kill you. Obviously. Did you hear about the guy who got hit in the head with a can of Coke? No. Gets hit by spell death, gets KO'd. He was lucky because it's only a soft drink. I'll give you that one. I liked it. It's a good one. My wife still isn't over the stupid stick joke. What would be the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse? Apparently not horses. I'm allergic. Is that a joke or an actual question? What would be the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse? I mean, a cat would be cool. You could, like, ride a cat. That'd be sweet. I always loved, whenever like cartoons would have a mouse riding a cat. Like that looks fun. Yo, Fat Steve, thank you so much. Doesn't feel like 8 months thanks to the quality entertainment and all the knitting. More Dragon Slayer in 2020. Somebody ban this guy. I can't believe he's still in our chat. What's going on here? Where are my mods? Mods! Dragon Slayer. Thank you, my man. Chemical, thank you so much for the 1050. Holy cow. Doom's Sigil is so close. She just needed the smooth, refreshing taste of a Coca-Cola. Still always happy to catch your streams. Thank you. Do you feel like this fight is too easy since it's free? Or do you think they did that intentionally to not overshadow Eris's demise? I don't really know what they were thinking here. Because to me, the fact that JENOVA is really strong is important. Because, like, you really want to know if Eris is really dead or not. But you have to sit here and get through this battle. And, like, it's a really cool, she's out of MP. It's a really cool fight because, like, it's hard to focus on the fight because of what you just watched. But you have to focus on this fight because she's really tough. So I always liked that. But it's strange that they literally give you a free pass, you know, right before. So I don't know. I mean, I think most people probably didn't equip the water ring when they got it. Like, you get it and you're like, oh, I can use this if there's any hard water enemies. But, like, you don't think to equip it unless you already know. I guess maybe what's nice is, like, you run into this fight and it's really difficult, but they didn't want you to be stuck on it, so they gave you the water ring. So the first time you might get wrecked, but then you equip the water ring and then you're good to go. So maybe that's what they were thinking. Yeah. It does kind of diminish the effect if you have to watch it twice. But like I said, I don't think a lot of people equipped the water ring when they first got it, so. To me, I feel like they wanted to make sure you didn't get stuck here. Like, really stuck here. Like, you might lose to JENOVA once, but then you know what's up and you can equip the water ring and get through. Or they just goofed and forgot to give JENOVA an attack that isn't water. Who knows? What non-Pokemon fictional animal would you like to have as a pet? I think I'd have to go with dragon. I always liked dragons growing up, and then when I got into Harry Potter and I saw that like pet dragon, I was like, this is the dream. There's no problems with this game at all. How's it going, Sith Lord? Sith Lord is the creator of Black Chocobo. So give him a foam. Give him some foam. It's good to see you, my man. Also, I have to point out the fact that Sith Lord has 48 in his name, so I guess it was meant to be. For no reason that has anything to do with us. He has 48 in his name, so now we're best friends. One of us. I don't think this scene has an issue, but I just want to see more of this picture. It's so beautiful. I just can't get enough. Absolute masterpiece. That's my favorite real life photo, yeah. Pet Friend made that drawing, and I want to think 5 seconds. It's somewhere between 5 and 15 seconds that was created. What is this picture? I don't even remember. Oh, I think it's gone now. Okay. Oh, bummer. Oh dear, I'm dead. Oh heck. That picture should be the box art for the remake. Should be the reversible cover. I really enjoyed our stonks yesterday. That was fun. Do we get a heal? I'm trying to think. Do I want to grab anything? Yeah, why not? I mean, that's not going to help. But I forget what this chest is. I want to say it's Elixir. Yeah, I was trying to decide if I want to grab Comet or not. Comet would probably be pretty useful for Schizo. And Schizo's pretty tough. And Comet's also not going to be super nice for Diamond, so... Kajata won't help against Schizo because elements... How's it going, Deluge? There's an enemy skill up there, but obviously we don't need it. See, I'll probably grab Comet. But I'm going to leave the Aurora Armlet, because I have other armor to get. It feels so weird not picking up the Aurora Armlet, because it's one of the strongest armors in the entire game. And getting it here is like one of the biggest boosts to your party. But gotta go with the pro gamer move and leave it for Diamond. There's also another elixir over there, I think, or something. There's some item over there, but I ain't got time for that. Surprisingly, Cloud has the biggest magic stat. Also, I love this fish. Shoutouts to Nemo. Is what part of the mod? The fish? Nope. Fish is still there. It's always there. Nothing is a part of this mod other than the taking away your stuff. Everything else is normal. Oh, hey, if we get to Junon today, there's something cool I'd like to show off, maybe. I have to kind of learn how to do it. But, there's this really cool cutscene skip that I never knew existed. So you guys remember, you guys know the Midgar raid skip, the one that I always make fun of as being like the goofiest oversight in the game? Where you basically hold down and right, and you just walk into the trigger for the Hojo fight, and you skip the entirety of the Midgar raid. There's another skip like that I never knew about. And it happens in Junon when Tifa and Barret get caught, and you basically skip the entirety of the Sapphire weapon attacking and Tifa going up on the cannon and all that stuff. It's really neat. Actually, well, no, you still go on the cannon. Just do that part, but you skip all the cutscenes before that. And it works in pretty much the same way, where you hold down run in a direction, and basically Barret's model is free during the cutscene where Heidegger and Rufus are talking about shooting Sapphire weapon with a cannon, and you step into the trigger for the to leave the room and go into the room with the save point, and you skip all the cutscenes. It's really neat. I'd never seen it before. It doesn't help in terms of like gameplay at all, but it does skip a couple unskippable cutscenes just to make life faster. So it's pretty cool. I have to learn how to do it, though, because there's a little bit more nuance to it. The Midgar raid skip, you have to just hold down, run in a direction. But this skip, you have to hold, run in a direction, and then switch to another direction after that. So I have to learn, like, what the Q is, but... How's it going, Galleon? Yeah, I saw it in the speedrun. I hadn't seen a new PC any % speedrun in quite a while since I ran it, so I was unaware of that being found. And normally, even if it's a speedrun strat, I end up hearing about it, but because this is like such a thing that really only helps the speedrun, I had never heard of it. How's it going, Raptor? Unfortunately, Dazers aren't really going to help, even though usually they're awesome. They don't work on Schizo. Schizo's kind of weird because he has 2 heads, so I don't think they really knew how to program ailments for him, so he's just immune to straight up everything. I'm not even sure he can be slowed. Yo, Craggle with the Twitch Prime. Thank you, my man. Welcome back. There's some really great enemy skills we can get here, but unfortunately, like, none of them help. We can get Magic Breath, which is amazing, but doesn't help against Schizo. And we can get Bad Breath, which is amazing, but doesn't help against Schizo. So there's a lot of great stuff in this section, but Schizo's just one of those bosses you kind of have to just fight because there's no real cheese for him. But there is one specific thing that we want to get, and that's Dragon Armlets. Or Bracers, or whatever they are. I always forget the second word. But those will help immensely. Fury is a very strange ailment. You can't actually give anything Fury on your own. You have to throw a hyper and then get confused and hope that you throw the hyper on the enemy, because it doesn't let you target them. You're really not supposed to be able to give Fury to enemies, but you can on accident. Ooh, I got the Wizard Bracelet too, I forgot. Which is actually really great for Cloud because it gives magic stat. He has 74 magic now. You can give him darkness, oh boy. Giant enemy crab. Thank goodness she got her limit, because I don't have Phoenix Downs. Another awesome thing you can get in this section is a ribbon. But, once again, doesn't really help for this section. Except against the Malboros. Huge tidal wave. One of the biggest obstacles in this section, Schizo is probably the biggest obstacle, but another big obstacle is the icicles. I had quite the problem with the icicles when I played through this mod, the beta run through. You just don't have a lot of healing options here, and no good way to kill the icicles. So there's a lot of struggle in this section. Like I said, this is one of the hardest sections. Even with all the good stuff it gives you. You could come back and grab this stuff, yes. Like I left the Aurora armlet for later. For the most part, you don't really need to. So it's up to you whether or not you want to or not. There's two big sections where going back to previous sections is a viable option. One is the diamond weapons section, and the other is before the final section if you want to try to beat the weapons. But I've found that you don't really need to leave stuff for yourself. It's only if you think you'll have any issues later. My only real advice is leave the Aurora armlet. Everything else, it's up to you. Hey, how's it going, Don't? Actually, tell you the truth, I forget if we put a section here or not. Was I extra evil and put a section here? I don't remember. I want to say no. Solid probably remembers if I did or not. Give me all your black materia. I know you're hiding it up there. Or in this box. Why did Rapunzel go to parties? She liked to let her hair down. That was the worst. The actual worst. Hair out of 10. I'm trying to remember if any of these enemies drop potions. I would really like a couple, if I could. Or like Phoenix Downs or anything. I'm going to be salty, though, if there's a section change, but I don't think there is. Nothing. Rabbits drop carrots. Wow, useless rabbits. Yo, that's Star Atlas with the tier 2 3 months. Can I get some foam in the chat? That's a tier 2. Why does no one have anything to steal? Thank you, my man. Wabbit season, duck season, wabbit season, duck season. Duck season, wabbit season. Alright, well let's just go and get wrecked. Yo, Sid with the tier 2 32 months. Holy cow. Thank you so much. Of all the inventions in the last 100 years, the dry erase board has to be the most remarkable. Glad to be here to support you and looking forward to the approaching 3-year John Day. Oh yeah. You have to do something special for 3 years. Although I don't know, what month is 3 years gonna be? June, I think. So yeah, we could probably do something special in June. Wait, no, January was 32? Then it's gonna be April. We don't have time to do anything special in April. Oh no, May? Oh yeah, I guess so. If January is 32, then yeah, it'd be May. Okay, maybe we'll do something in May. If we're not still playing the remake. Or, you know, the remake comes out in May because they'll push it back again. I know what we'll do in May. We'll like have a party for the anniversary of the remake coming out in 2 more months. We'll have a party because they're halfway done with the remake. We'll have a halfway done party. Alright, it's time for everyone's favorite meme. The snowboard game on a keyboard. In other words, impossible. If not a streamer, what other job would you like to do and why? When I started streaming, it was because I was currently looking for a job. And I was looking for something in the communication space. I have a bachelor's in interpersonal communication. So I was looking for something that was communication based, but I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do yet. I'm trying to get past her. I don't even have the snowboard yet. There was a lot of different things I was looking into, but funnily enough, the other day I was thinking maybe I should if I were to ever get a job that wasn't streaming, maybe I should look into managing other people's money. Like, I don't know what the term, like, there's a term for it. It's one of those, like, you go to the places and they, like, budget your money for you. But I don't know what you would actually call the person. I guess a financial advisor. I think maybe more in the financial advisor space rather than accountant. Accountant's different. Accountant is managing someone else's money. Financial advisor is helping them manage their own money. But I would be willing to do either, I think. And I could potentially actually make it as a accountant for like a business, because that's what I've done for several years. When I graduated college, I started my own business making websites, and I managed all the money and all the accounts and everything on my own. And so I have experience doing that. And then now that I stream, I manage several different money streams, and so I have a lot of experience with that. So I probably could be an accountant. But I think financial advisor would be cooler. It'd be a little better use of my actual degree. Because an accountant doesn't really need to communicate much. You just give them the money and they do the thing. Financial advisors a lot more sit down, talk, come up with a plan, help people actually manage their own money kind of thing. So I think that would be cool. I'd like to give that a try. Oh, yeah. Yo, thank you for the host, Lass. Thank you for the raid knock. Dollars unite us. And yeah, like, we literally just played a game the other day, Fortune Street, all about stocks and dividends and whatnot, and I, like, loved it. So... that'd be cool. I played Fortune Street. I can put me in, coach. Let me manage Fortune 500 company. I played Fortune Street. I beat Wario. I'm ready. I know, I said the other day, it was literally 8 hours ago that I was playing it. Went to bed, woke up. Now we're here. I feel like this section is kind of impossible. Like, unless you jump over the snowballs, but once you lose your speed, it's game over. Should have gone right. Oh yeah, let's play Wall Street Kid. Hey Arco, how's it going, man? Speaking of Fortune Street, Arco's the one that donated Fortune Street. Dude, Fortune Street was a blast. I really enjoyed it a lot. So, there's a couple things we can do here. Yeah, dude, it was fun. It was really cool. Like, they put a lot more time and effort into that game than I expected them to. You know? Like, there was way more than I figured. So, there's a couple things we can do here. For one, we can get Alexander, which I would like to do, because his damage helps a lot. Another thing we can do is we can do the Elixir glitch to get infinite Elixirs, which I kind of want to do, to be honest, because there's, like, no healing here. And stealing potions is annoying, especially for a Let's Play. If you're doing this alone, you can find a way to heal, but... for this Let's Play, it'd be nice to not have to grind too much. I have to remember where it is, though. Because I don't usually do it, so I don't remember where it is. The only thing I have memorized is where Alexander is, because I always get Alexander when I come through here. But I don't know where anything else is. Go ahead and grab this. I'm pretty sure it's this way. Good luck. You get added cut here. Steal as well as in Wutai. See if we can make it. It's hard to get here the first time. I landed on the right side and I need to get all the way to the left before passing out. Yeah, Alexander's on the right. I'll get it after I pass out because it's easy to get from the pass out spot. I wonder if these guys have anything cool to steal. I do know that they do a crap ton of damage, though. Oh, no one has anything to steal in, like, all of the winter area. For those of you wondering, the pass-out system is on a step counter. So you can stand still and never pass out. It's only once you take enough steps. This is it, isn't it? I think it is. Nice. So, for those of you that have never seen this glitch before, this is the infinite elixir glitch. They forgot to put in a line of code that disables Cloud's movement when you pick up this elixir. And they also placed the get elixir code before the text box canceling. Ooh, he has Phoenix Downs. That's awesome. Okay, that's not awesome. So if you walk in, grab the elixir, but don't cancel out the text box, and then leave, you can get infinite amount of elixirs here. This doesn't work with every item in the game. 99% of items lock your movement, and some of them don't lock your movement, but still give you the item when the text box pops up, or gives you the item once the text box is canceled. But this one elixir gives you the item before the text box is canceled out and lets you move. That's not nice. I don't appreciate that. Yeah, that circlet would actually be really nice to get. I'm not going to revive Sid because I'll revive him when I pass out. I want to save that Phoenix down for if something bad happens against Schizo. Also, I think the steps in this place don't count for passing out. I'm not sure. That's a yikes. What do these guys give besides death? Okay, that hurt. I'm spooked. Alright, this is probably enough. Oh, well, there you go. I was literally leaving the cave. Perfect. Now we can go get Alexander. Passing out is based on battle step counter. Okay, in that case, that does count then, because there's enemies there. I want a bigger backstory for this guy. This guy seems really cool. I mean, look at his house. He's got hunting rifles that are like taller than him. Bunch of knives. A giant box of potatoes. Okay, so now we're all set. Now we got... everyone's alive. We got 1,000,000 elixirs. We'll be all good. Go get Alexander for extra damage. Plus, getting Alexander's fun. Also, I really like this interaction with Barrett here. Yo, Darth with the 5 gifted subs. Give me some love in the chat. Also gave me an emote. Why do I keep getting him and no one else? What the? Okay. I was gonna say I had to have grabbed the right side. Yo, Darth with the gifted sub to Lightning Phoenix for the brand new sub. Common Kid for the 18 months. Blaze XD with the brand new. Osifer with the 2 months. And Zinshin with the brand new. Thank you so much, Darth. You got a lot of nerve. Death sentence. I don't know if that works. Probably not. Getting an actual good magic materia is so nice, because our weapons are so bad that we just do so little damage, but materia still does good damage. But a lot of sections do not have good materia. Like magic materia. Most of the materia you have to buy. I should probably hit Cloud. Ah, that hurts. Gotta circle it. Think of the whole spirited. I always found it interesting that this enemy has boss music. She is a unique enemy. Oh my. She is a unique enemy. But yeah, oh, kind of interesting. Elixir challenge. That's not what I had in mind. That wasn't the plan. Can she be paralyzed? I don't actually know. About to find out. Stop hitting Cloud. Stop hitting Cloud. He's the only one that does damage. Stop it. Clear Tranquil is really saving my butt right now. Nice. We did it. We're alive.